This is the End Zone, guys. We have some college football rumors that are very exciting, to say the least. Now, if you read this tweet coming from Tom Abraham, that's how you pronounce his name. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And I saw this on the internet. Lots of people are talking about the rumor of Alabama and Notre Dame facing off in week 1 of the college football season. As you may already know, Alabama most likely not going to play USC in the Pac-12. Is going to resort to an all-conference schedule. The SEC, on the other hand, they're trying to go with the out-of-conference schedule. They're trying to play other teams. And from what we have known, Brian Kelly has said this publicly. The phones at Notre Dame are ringing off the hook. A lot of teams want to play the Fighting Irish this year. As always, lots of teams want to play Notre Dame just because of their brand. They're so huge. And Brian Kelly came out and he said this. We also see other reports, you'll see right here, Brady Quinn, former Notre Dame quarterback, saying that very possibly we are going to see a Notre Dame versus an SEC team. Now, it's interesting because Notre Dame already plays Arkansas, but that's not really much of an exciting matchup. They are in the SEC, but I would much rather see Alabama play Notre Dame. And from what we're seeing, I mean, it looks like the game is probably going to either be in South Bend or Tuscaloosa, T-Town. Either way, I'm all for it. I think that is great for the sport of football. It's great for college football. You have two powerhouses. I mean, I know Notre Dame hasn't been as great, but they don't get the respect that they really deserve. I mean, they've been a very successful program the past couple of years. Am I saying that they would beat Bama? You know, if I'm going to go ahead and give my prediction, no, I don't think so. But then again, not many teams can beat Bama anyways. But this is definitely a game that I would want to see, and that I hope this rumor is true. Again, you have to keep it with a grain of salt because we don't know if this is actually going to happen. They're probably just in talks right now. We don't know how close they are to finalizing this. But if this is true and Notre Dame opens the season up against Alabama, this could be an opener for the ages. So many people are going to be watching. If only fans could be in the stands. I cannot imagine how much those tickets would sell for. Now, if you're a Notre Dame fan, you're probably thinking, well, what about the Navy game to open their season? They're probably going to have to move that once again. That's already been moved. It feel bad moving Navy around, to put in Alabama, but to fit Notre Dame and Alabama's schedule, I'm sure that the two schools would try to make that happen. I'd love to know what you think down below. Thanks for watching the End Zone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so we can move the chains.